Hello, everybody. I want to talk to you a little bit about the Week 6 Summary and Paraphrasing assignment for English 101. So one of the things you need to do before you do this assignment is to make sure that you go to the Unit 2 learning materials. We have gone through a lot of these, but this week you want to focus on writing summaries, paraphrasing, and integrating sources with signal phrases. This is your instruction for how to do the assignment this week. So it's very important that you go into each of these pages and go through the material thoroughly so that you understand what it means to create a summary. Then you move on to understanding how to paraphrase. Please go through all of that information. And finally, looking at how you integrate outside material within your paper, within your essay or your report. So using signal words or verbs to indicate that you are using some information from your sources. So a lot of good information in that web page as well. So you're going to want to look through all of that material. When you're done, then you can go to the Unit 2 assignments. We've already done several of these, but where we are now is the summary and paraphrase assignment. So for this assignment, you are going to use the same article that you found for the CRAP test and for the annotating assignment. Using that same article, you should be very comfortable with it. You've read it many times now. You have annotated the key points. And so now what we're going to do with it is to summarize that article and to do some selective paraphrases. So there is a template that you will use to complete this assignment. The top space is for your summary, and it's just a big blank space. This should be a fully written paragraph summary using double spacing. So it's not just your notes, but it is the full-blown summary of the article. Again, look at the materials about how to summarize. You will all start out by identifying what it is you're summarizing. So you are going to indicate in the, and then you would give the year, let's see if I can do this correctly, in the, 2021 New York Times article, and then you would give that title of the article, and you would say who it is by, the author or the authors, and then you would explain the main idea. So in this article, the author explains that blah, 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 blah. Then you're going to use those good signal words to show what was in that article. You are simply reporting what was in the article, not interpreting it or giving your opinion about it. So you would probably use transitions and attributive tags such as, first, the article notes that, and then you would go from there. So again, I only have this in single spacing, so let's just make it in double spacing. So it should be a paragraph double spaced, fully written out, where you are identifying the article, giving its overall point, and then going through those key points that you noted in your annotations, leaving out minor details, not giving any opinions, and using your words to explain what was in the article. Please, no direct quotes, no copying from the article in a summary. For the conclusion, for your summary, since this is all that we're doing is summarizing the article, your conclusion would be something along the lines of the article ended or concluded by, and then again explain what happened at the end of the article. So you are not, again, evaluating the article, interpreting it, judging it. You're simply stating what is in the article. So that's a big piece of what you'll be doing. The second part of this assignment is to pull 3 quotes, if you will, and they don't have to be something that's quoted within the article. When I say quote, I just mean material copied word for word from the article. So you would take a piece of a sentence, if you will, from the article. You would put it here in the worksheet just as it was in the article. And then where it says paraphrase, you are to state that same idea using your own words. And again, be sure you read the information about paraphrasing in D2L so that you understand how you go about paraphrasing. So 3 separate quotes or copied pieces of the article, and then for each one of those, your paraphrase. One thing that would be nice to do is when you give your paraphrase, part of that is to attribute that to the author. You can do that in your wording, or the other option is after you have written your paraphrase, at the end in parentheses, simply put the last name, comma, and the year, parentheses, period. And that would be your citation. So let's start to get in the practice of citing anytime we use information from an outside source. And that is whether you quote it or paraphrase it. You always need to cite it. Okay, hopefully that will get you started on this assignment.